makardabi brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm definitely addicted to screens and dopamine, bro. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like these experiments ran on rats with like crack and how there's like a button or something. They just keep pressing the crack button. I don't know if I explained that too well, but I just keep pressing a freaking crack button, bro. Like, it's damn near to the point, bro, where can I even grow around screens? Like, look, I got a screen right here. I got a screen right here. I got a screen right here. It's just like, yo. I know looking, I know I should be looking at what I'm running from, but I just don't. Or I can't say I don't because I do, but it's off and on when it should just be on. But then it's like, what it should be? I still gotta take that down. I don't know. There's not really too much of a message to this video. I just figured I'd create something. What we got? We got a peach lemonade organic 100% fruit juice pop. Let's see how this is, bruh. Still congested, but I feel a little bit better. I'm just not trying to get people sick, dog. Like, if I go out in the field, my coworkers are gonna get sick. And I'm gonna feel bad. Because I'm like, I don't even know how I got sick. And I'm just transferring it to you guys. Actually, a video I watched earlier. It was either earlier or last night. I don't remember. Too much consuming. I don't even remember anymore. What was he saying? Essentially, you can't do anything in your own strength. How did he word it, though? It freaking hit. I was like, damn. Bro. Yeah, I had it dead the smile for this, bro. We're all freaking hopeless, bro. On our own, bro, okay, I'll speak for myself. Since y'all don't want to be honest. The more I try, the more I fail. It's not bad. The more I try to improve, the more I see I can't do this. Like, what the heck are these forces dragging me? Like, what is going on? Actually, a Carl Jung video I seen the other day. It was somebody talking on his teachings, not Carl Jung speaking. But it's not about improving. It's essentially accepting. But how was the message framed? Essentially, there's nothing to improve. It's just aspects of yourself that you need to integrate. And to improve, to venture off in that field or on that street is resistance. I don't like this. I need to change this. I need to improve. And on service level, you can get far doing that. I still don't see how improving is a bad thing. Because you're bad at something, improve, get better. But I don't know. There is something to it. Okay, that's what it is. I always feel like it's cringe when people chew icy cold things, but I just did it. There's the fine line between practical and emotional. Practical improvement, go and improve, go learn that boxing skill, get better at building houses. That's separate from improving emotionally. Like healing trauma, things of that nature. That's separate. Separate, two different things. There's nothing to improve when it's aside from practical, there's nothing to improve. The only thing there is to do is to accept rejected components of yourself. And I don't know if anybody else has ever peeped it, but when you're mad, you feel strong. You know, it's when you're mad and you don't resist the anger and you just let it happen. I'm not saying this is the way to go, like let anger overtake you, but this is to give it some perspective. When the anger overtakes you, you have this sense of strength. You know, you have this, nobody can tell you anything and you're not going for anything either. Like, it's just like, okay, it's my way. That's it. Da 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 da. Once again, not saying this is the best way to go about things, but there's strength in your shadow. There's, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I've been realizing that while being sick. There's one end, I see this as this whole thing is a strengthening process. My immune system is becoming stronger, winning the battle. But then there's this other side that's not necessarily another side, but there's this other feeling of strength, which is weird. It's not like conventional strength because I'm sick, but I don't even know, man. It's you know, I looked in the mirror the other day. I'm 24, about to be 25, and it really freaking hit me. Like, I'll never be 24 again. I'll never be 18 again. I'll never be 17 again. Like, that's gone. And on one end, you could be like, I'm young, like I can keep doing things, but you'll never be young again. You'll never have this time again. You'll never have 25 again, 24 again. I'm not even 25 yet, but I'll never have 25 again after I'm 26. 24 years of living. I remember being a fifth grader. No. I remember being, I forgot what grade, but I was looking up to the fifth graders as if they were the most grown people alive. And now I'm outside of school. I remember thinking I'd never leave school. Like, I'm going to be here forever. And now I'm 24. Moving on to, well, have already moved on from that chapter, school chapter, indoctrination chapter. What the heck does he have in store for the next 25 years? Wow. I'm going to be 50. Wow. Yo. That's crazy. Like, what the heck? Why? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like growing. I like getting new gray hairs. I like moving towards new seasons. Hope and faith. I know a season of victory is on the horizon. because the night does not last forever. The night will pass and the morning will come. Yeah. It's interesting because in the Bible, when God is creating the days, or when he's creating and it's happening in days, day 1, day 2, so on. The days happen night and then day. It's not day and then night. You know, we think about days as, okay, it's morning, this is the beginning of the day, night is the end of the day. But in scripture, it says night and then day. And then I remember somebody saying, that's how it works with God coming into your life. Like, you start off dark, and then as he enters your life, you move into the day. You move from the night. I don't know if that made sense, but the night won't last forever, right? You're in a little bit of a spell. You're under a spell or something. Yeah, it won't last forever. I really wonder to what degree I'm not just controlled by spirits, controlled by forces unseen, but by other people. Because I remember, this probably isn't the best thing to say, but I was at a monastery and I, embarrassing, like my body's reacting to what I did. Monastery, smoked up a little bit, and I was just very like, not on edge. I was very tense and very like trembly and shaky inside. And it was weird because, okay, so they're having the liturgy or the session in this room, and then there's this door that goes into like this back room. So I'm in the back room sitting down, but I'm like, I can't stop like twitching. It's weird. Like my body's just like mad, like. And then this is when I realize how connected everybody is, right? Because within my twitches, like I twitch, nobody can see me or hear, or I can't say sense. They maybe can sense it. But as I'm twitching, the moment I'm twitching, people are also moving. People are clearing their throats in this room, right? In the room that I'm in. So it's not too far-fetched. People might feel it. But in the other room, it's happening too. Like the twitch would happen and someone would do something at the same exact time in the other room multiple times. Like every twitch, it was something happening. It was so freaking interesting. I'm like, it seems like, from my experience, I can't say this is what it actually is, but it seems like the twitches are directly related to their little twitches as well. Like we're all connected. We're all twitching together. It's weird. And I'm like, it feels like I'm influencing that to some degree. And then my mind went to, who's influencing me? Who's doing the twitching that's causing me to twitch, so to speak? Not saying that's what's happening, but you know, I don't know. Everything is connected. And I've heard that so many times before that experience, but it was more so in like the holistic, whole, light, pure sense. Like everything is connected. Huh. But I never experienced it. I just kind of knew it intellectually. In quantum physics, everything, the smallest unit of life formerly known to be an atom, you can go deeper than an atom, and it's like it's energy, you know? So there's no space. Space is an illusion. Like something in between my fingers right here it's not actually there. Physically it's here, but quantumly, I don't know if that's a word, it's not there. Intellectual, I understand that intellectually, but that's not my experience. I experienced separation in space. But in the monastery, I experienced something of everything's connected. I can't say I left that with like a feeling of unity, a complete awe of unity, but it was something of like Yo, we're all connected. Because in the other room, when I twitched, they were twitching. At the same time, instantaneous. Simultaneously, I should say. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap the video up there. Stay hydrated. Water is a blessing. Don't wait till you are down to do the things you know you're supposed to be doing. That down goes to any sense. Down emotionally, down physically, being sick. Don't wait to get sick to start drinking tea, to start, running, doing the things that you know you should be doing. But sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes the lesson is meant to be a hard lesson. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. You know what, actually, bro, I should have just ended it before I did that. I don't know why. Makardabi, brothers and sisters. Salute. See you next time.